The heart-wrenching tale of parents abandoning their own baby is a tragic and distressing reality that shakes the foundations of compassion and responsibility. When parents choose to abandon their child, they cast aside the natural instincts and obligations of nurturing and protecting their own flesh and blood. The abandonment of a baby evokes a myriad of emotions: outrage, sadness, and disbelief. It is a painful reminder of the fragility and vulnerability of human life, as well as a testament to the complexities and challenges individuals face in their lives. The reasons behind such abandonment can vary, ranging from personal circumstances, such as financial hardship, mental health issues, or inability to provide for the child's needs. For the abandoned baby, the consequences are immeasurable. Stripped of love, care, and stability, they face an uncertain future, often entering the custody of child welfare services or adoption agencies. This sudden separation from their biological parents can have long-lasting psychological and emotional effects, as they grow up questioning their worth and struggling to form healthy attachments with others. While the act of parents abandoning their baby is undeniably heart-rending, it is crucial to focus on the collective efforts of individuals and organizations to provide solace and a second chance at life for these innocent souls. It is through our compassion and commitment to the welfare of abandoned children that we can strive to rectify the consequences of such a devastating betrayal of parental duty. Natasha, a teacher at the Ekaterinburg orphanage, calls the kids for breakfast. Everyone responds and runs to the dining room. Only 2-year-old Vanechka remains motionless. The boy hears almost nothing, as he was born with a rare pathology. He has no ears. Having learned about this, the parents abandoned their son while still in the hospital. They were afraid of people's rumors, difficulties, responsibility. Now Vanya is in an orphanage. Mom and Dad never visited their son. The baby's house is surrounded by a high fence. At the gate, a vigilant guard who lets in only with the permission of the director. We were allowed to go. On the territory of the orphanage, perfect cleanliness. The barely green lawns are already neatly mowed. The asphalt paths are swept so that they almost shine. Huge plush toys are laid out on swings and children's slides. And in the baby house itself, it is sterile. Employees and visitors walk in shoe covers and gauze masks. At the same time, there is no sense of bureaucracy. Here it is cozy at home. At 10 o'clock in the morning, after breakfast, the teachers take the kids for a walk. Volunteer Dasha Vostrikova follows with a little boy in bright pink tights and a funny shirt on her hands. This is Vanya. He looks at us with interest. One of the kids stands out from the crowd, comes up to me and takes my hand. Holds on tight and doesn't want to let go. Tears well up in my eyes, but I hold back and smile at the baby. When the children go outside, Dasha notices my condition and says, "When I came here 6 months ago, I also cried all the time. But you can't do that, you have to smile." Under the roof of this house, only kids up to 4 years old still vary crumbs. Most of them never saw their parents, who abandoned them immediately after their birth. These children were brought here from the maternity hospital. Some of the kids are lucky. They are adopted. Foreigners often come here for children. So far, no one has been interested in Vanechka, but Dasha Vostrikova, a 19-year-old student of the pedagogical university, comes to him several times a week. She plays with him, teaches him to walk and talk. Vanya calls her mom. "I'm a volunteer of the Orthodox Service of Mercy," says Daria. "Last year, I realized that I want to work with kids. I'm a future teacher. In October, they sent me to a baby house. They gave me Vanyusha. The first time was hard. Both he and I looked at each other for a long time, but then became friends. Now I can't imagine my life without him. It is cool outside, and Dasha carefully puts a hat with a donut on the boy. Now he looks like a normal child, just an unsettling look. The girl kisses the baby on the forehead and calls the kitten. A few months ago, Dasha witnessed Vanya's first steps. When I arrived, Vanechka walked very badly, mostly crawled, the girl recalls. Now he can walk without my help. Vanya is a special child. Due to hearing problems, some things are more difficult for him. But I'm interested to see how it grows and develops. He is very smart. In support of her words, the girl lets go of Vanya's hand and pretends to run away. The boy, diligently keeping his balance, clubfoot after her. When he catches up with Dasha, the girl takes him in her arms and kisses him. The kid smiles and wraps his little arms around her neck. This is it, true love. In a few years, Vanya will be transferred to another orphanage. These are the rules, says Daria. I will go to him in there. If I had money, some financial opportunities, I would not hesitate to adopt him. I won't leave him. Like Exupery, we are responsible for those we have tamed. 3 boys are sitting on one swing at once. Vaneshka asks for them. Dasha sits the guys down and tickles. The kids laugh loudly. When a girl starts pumping them, the guys hold Vanya, so that he does not fall. We thought that Vanya was deaf, says the director of the orphanage, Maria Viktorovna. Later they understood, he hears, but very badly. His inner ear is formed, but the boy has 2nd and 4th degree hearing loss. Because of this, Vanyusha has a slight delay in development. Otherwise, he is a healthy, strong child. He will be sent a hearing aid in May. It will become easier. A speech therapist is already working with him. In the baby's house, Dasha is treated with warmth. Still, a 19-year-old girl, instead of parties with friends, spends all her free time with someone else's child. While Vanya does not speak, but has already begun to make his first attempts. Daria is happy for the success of her son. In front of everyone, he is still shy. But when we are alone with him, he pronounces mom in syllables. The teachers joke, "Look, Vanechka, your mother has come." So he took it from them. Every time I leave, he cries, doesn't want to let me go, although he is not at all whiny. This is a very brave act, says Maria Viktorovna. Not every person is capable of it. I see how much Vanya loves Dasha and how dear he is to her. We feed him, dress him, educate him, and Daria helps him to socialize. They became true friends.